Alright, HadesOmega here. I'm gonna take the Triumph Street Tripple 675. It's the baby version of that Speed Triple up there I just rode. Yeah, it sounds a little smaller. It's cheaper. Yeah, it feels totally different, man. It feels like my ZR7. So say it's actually smaller than my ZR7 too. All right, here we go. Oh wow, it's light. It doesn't have different mode buttons or anything. It's upright. Yeah, it feels a lot like it's standard is what it is. It's a standard. It's a standard with maybe it's a little more sport bike feeling because the pegs are set back a bit. It's very tame compared. Oh man, the intake sounds great on this bike. I just heard that. It's very loud. Does it have a slipper clutch? No, it doesn't have a slipper clutch. Oh, it goes like first gear. Yeah, it jerks a lot. Hold on. We'll see if it has a slipper clutch right now. Yeah, the clutch feels a lot different. No, it doesn't have a slipper clutch. It has like a jerk to it. Alright, so here we are. So basically, this one revs to 13,000. It revs to the moon. It doesn't make as much power. Keep it at the speed limit because the police are up there. So yeah, it pretty much have the same controls as the Speed Triple, except it doesn't have any of the electronic like stuff, and the buttons are all on the dash, sort of thing. Yeah, but it's you know, it's a very good bike to just ride, you know. That's what it kind of feels like. It's got a kind of cool blue LED light on top of the rev counter. I don't know. After running I shouldn't have rode the R. I shouldn't have rode the R before this. Because I'm just like, nah, this is it's kind of wimpier than the R. The brakes are good though. Yeah, the brakes are pretty good. They still bite good, and the bike is very light. Oh, I stalled it. Oh, lame! I was in third gear. You didn't see that. You didn't see that. All right, here we go. Man, the intake is so loud on this. So loud. So loud. I never heard of, yeah, actually, I've never ridden a bike except for my DR with the airbox open, but I've never heard the intake that loud. The motor sounds really cool when you get on the throttle. It's it doesn't really go. It doesn't really. Man, I have to say, like, maybe my ZR7 is just as fast as this bike. Man, I'm like, oh, I don't know. I think I also think faster than this, you know. But this is a big. I think this would make a good beginner's bike. It's very tame. The intake sounds bonkers on this thing. While the R, the exhaust sounds very nice. The intake sounds very nice on this bike. It's like it's angry, but it doesn't really go anywhere. So I mean, and it doesn't have a lot of torque. You see, I stalled it very easily back there. And yeah, so I like it. This would be a nice beginner bike. You know what this would be good against? FZ07. Yeah. In fact, I don't know. I wonder how much pickup it has compared to the FCO7. Yeah, it makes a lot of noise, but it doesn't really go anywhere, you know? But it sounds nice. It sounds nice. Yeah, it sounds nice, but it's man, yeah. After riding the R, I just I don't want to ride this anymore. Man. But I think this is a great beginner's bike. I think I would recommend this bike to any beginner, like, because it doesn't have that much power. It's very easy to handle. It's very light. It doesn't have a lot of torque. It doesn't like to be lugged, that's for sure. The engine doesn't have a lot of torque. Kind of get a feel for the slow speed handling here. Yeah, I think it's very comparable to a FCO7. In fact, for the price, I would rather have a FCO7. So FCO7's a great bike. I mean, this is a good bike, but it didn't really wow me, you know? It's small, too. Yeah, I don't know. Yeah. It's cheap though, sorta. Comes in around. He was saying it starts at 9. Yeah, so actually it's very good. I don't know. It's a triple. The SVO7's a twin though. This is a triple. The intake sounds nice. All right. All right, HadesOmega here. So I got to ride the Triumph Truxton R and the Speed Triple R and the Baby Speed Triple, the Speed Triple 675. And yeah, so this is a little after review of that bike. I wish I hadn't ridden it after the R. That's all I'm gonna say. The intake sounded awesome on that bike though. I never heard an intake just scream like that. Like, it was just mad. But it didn't really go anywhere. It wasn't very fast. So, but like I said, it was just after riding the R, so it didn't have as much impact on me. The R is like, it's ridiculously fast. But that 675 triple is it was all right. I'd recommend it for a beginner. So like right now I'm kind of shopping for I don't really want to buy one just yet, but I kind of shopping for a faster, like a kind of sport bike, and that Speed Triple 675 it just doesn't fit the bill. Like I said, I compared it to the FCO7 because I rode an FCO7 in Japan, and I liked it. I liked it a whole lot. FCO7 is cheaper. Cheaper bike, and it's pretty much the same bike, you know. I think the intake sounded better on the triple though. But yeah, I recommend it for beginners. It won't get you into trouble. It doesn't have all the electronic gizmos that all the other bikes has. So if you want a nice beginner's bike, that's the one I would that's the one I would pick. But it's probably a little pricey too. I think he said it starts at 9 and can get up to like 11, 12ish. But if you want, if you like Triumph and you don't have very much riding experience and you want something that's easy to ride, fun to ride, and you know, you can get around pretty easily, that'll be the bike. But you know, just me, since I'm looking for more powerful bikes now, this doesn't fit the bill for me. I would not purchase that bike. Yeah, and then I rode that. I can compare it to FZ07 because I've done extensive riding on the FZ07, and I mean, that's a great bike, and that's what that Triumph reminded me of. It would be an alternative. It's that kind of class of bike, even though it's a triple, and the FZ07's a twin. Yeah, so that's my take on it. Good beginner's bike. HadesOmega out.